crazy.
Is this gonna go on my public record?
So it's not something that we like put out to the media or anything.
And
or anything
she
like
gave
that.
it to the public. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. We're watching it right now. 800,000 views. Oh man, wow. Police surprise mother at work after 5-year-old was found home alone. Bro, what? 5 years old? Yeah, as a mother, you just can't be doing that. 5-year-old is absolutely insane. Like, what can you do at 5 years? Wait. What can you do at 5 years old, bro? Like, can you even, you can barely use the bathroom. Am I tripping? I don't know. Maybe you can. But, like, that's right when you're, you know what I'm saying, 100% potty trained, right? Like, 5 years old. You definitely can't cook anything. Bro, you're young. Like, you can barely, I don't think I can remember anything up until I was, like, 6. For real. But, yeah. That's crazy.
Hello.
Police is at the mall too.
The police at the mall too. Yeah, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I was dropping my son off. His dad lives here. I'm on my way to work. And I was pulling out of the parking spot, and they ran out in front of the car.
Okay.
They said that they're locked out of the apartment. I don't know where the apartment is, you know.
Okay.
Their mom is at work at the mall. She gets off at 3 p.m. They're 5.
Wait, so the kid ran outside and he knows when the mom gets off? Okay.
So they said. So I just drove him up here. I didn't know what to do.
What parking lot were you in?
He lives in 26500. So if you go in at the stop sign, go left, and it's the second left.
Okay. If you can just wait here for a minute. Mind telling me, what are you guys doing outside?
When we was inside, somebody, no, cousin, I just wanted to stay, I wanted to stay, but my son was trying, so my mama to stay by myself.
Who's at home with you?
Nobody.
And your mom's at work at the mall?
I told mommy somebody had to come with me, but I can't. Me, cousin.
Yo, hell, mom, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Single moms don't always, like, it's not always an empowering. It actually is never empowering, but they claim it is. But this is not empowering. Having to work, probably multiple jobs, leaving your kids at home. Like, no, bro. It's way better to have a dad and a mom and, you know what I'm saying, an actual good family to raise kids, bro. This is just horrible. At least nothing happened.
Me, cousin, would stay at home alone.
Okay. Do you know what store inside the mall she works at?
Yeah.
What store?
She works at the cookie store.
The what?
Cookie store.
Mrs. Fields?
The cookie store? Okay. I think there's a kiosk. They sell cookies.
Probably Mrs. Fields.
At the mall. There should be a kiosk that sells cookies upper level by the food court. I believe that might be their mother.
What's your mom's name?
The mother's name is... Okay.
We make TikToks together. And we have an Instagram.
You have your ID on this?
Instagram at 5?
Ohio driver's license?
That's another thing, bro. Bro, kids should not be on social media at 5, bro. Instagram and you all make TikToks, like, they're growing up the wrong way. Straight up. There's some iPad kids.
Do you have a valid driver's license? No. And you're the only one in the car? Okay. What,
Wait, so this girl found the kids and she doesn't have a valid driver's... Yo, what is up with these people, bro? Why do you not have a driver's license? Like, I know I'm being critical of every little thing, but... Holy crap. At least she found the kids, but now the cop is asking for her driver's license.
apartment building, you said? 26500?
That's where I was. She just said building 10.
Oh, they're in... Okay, you stay in 109. Okay.
11.
Oh, building 11, but apartment 109. Okay, and they're in building 10. Okay. And you were just pulling out of your parking space and they ran in front of you?
Like, ran behind the car, like, almost hit them.
Okay. You can wait in your car. I just can't let you drive off, unfortunately.
Okay.
Hi.
Come on.
I'm Officer Cam. Hi. What time did your mom go to work this morning?
I don't know.
Okay. She gets off at 3
If
o'clock?
you're watching this, always have your driver's license on you, man. Like, that's common sense, but...
Yeah. Pardon me, what you said?
What time does mommy go to work?
We don't know. I know, but I forgot.
You know how long you've been by yourself today?
I was 2 minutes. Yeah, last time I would be logged by myself, and now me and Carson was to be logged by herself this time. I was alone a deep. I didn't went out. I was just like staying in my bed.
You said you left the apartment because your tummy hurts?
Yes.
Okay. Where were you trying to go?
I was trying to go to Beachwood Mall.
What? You know, it's dangerous. You see all these cars? It's really
You
dangerous.
got to the sidewalk though.
Home?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure they're at home?
Yeah.
Okay, because where do you live? Do you live in the
Right across
village?
street, yeah.
Yeah, they're out at the guard shack
What?
over in the village. So you're
Bro, what? She talking about what? Like, so you knew that? I mean, obviously she knew they were home alone. Like, come on, you can't be doing that, bro. That's how you lose your kids. Like, that's a mistake you just cannot make. Is like a mother, not only lose them to CPS, but you can lose them to death. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what could have happened. They could have got hit by a car. Somebody could have kidnapped them.
okay. Are you sure they're at home?
Yeah.
Okay, because where do you live? Do you live in
Right
the
across
village?
street, yeah.
Yeah, they're out at the guard shack
What?
over in the village. So you're gonna need to come get them.
Oh my god. I just dropped off my cookies. My employee will be here any second. I had my friend over there watching them, but I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Do you want to try and call your friend?
Where are they?
They're at the guard shack at the village. You know,
Yeah, that's where we live.
So was anybody supposed to stay with you today?
No, nobody or my mom's friends can watch us because they have work.
Who all lives with you?
Just our mom.
Okay.
Our dad lives in Bermuda.
Okay.
Did she leave you alone a lot?
No, this is our first day.
This is the first day?
Yeah, we've never been alone before.
Were you lonely?
No,
Did she give you instructions on what to do today?
no, I don't know. All
Are
she
you-
told me is that Carter has to listen to me.
Yeah, what? Are you able to call her on like an iPad or anything in case of an emergency?
No, we don't have an iPad.
So you don't have any way to call her if there's an emergency?
No, I look for his phone in his keys so I can the way to get out.
Wow, this
But I
is
couldn't
crazy.
find her. I think yeah, because she keeps his keys in her car.
The caller, she doesn't have a license. She's just waiting for someone to come and drive the vehicle away. Child endangerment.
It's
Yeah. Big time.
Your mommy's on her way.
No.
Yeah, we found her.
8-9. We're headed over there now.
I wonder what's gonna happen. Will she keep her kid?
So, the lady in the vehicle right there said that she was pulling out of her parking space because she lives in building 11, and your
Like a
two.
Billy Ted.
Yeah, you live in building 10. She was pulling out of her parking space, and the two girls ran out in front of her, and she almost hit them. I guess Carter said her stomach hurt, and she was coming. They were coming to the mall to see you.
Okay, but where's Auntie India?
She didn't come.
What you mean? She said she was coming. She said she was here.
What you can't, alright, you can't argue with the kids. If she ain't come, she just ain't come.
So I was just dropping cookies. I have a bakery over in Beachwood Mall, and then I have a friend who lives nearby. I just call her whenever I need her
Might be
help.
GG's for
I
you.
was in such a rush this morning.
Might
I
lose your
ran
kid.
over and not this morning. It wasn't long ago. And I just dropped the cookies off and I was coming right back.
Okay. What time did you leave?
Like 10 minutes ago. I was at home baking all day.
What time approximately?
I was there like 1:40.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't long at all.
And you just left to go.
140? And this time says, what is that, 156? Wait, when did it, oh, let me do some detective work. Wait, where's 13? 13's, wait, 13, wait, 13 is just mine. Oh yeah, that's 1. Okay, 13 is 1. So wait, let me see when 13, let me just see when this started. 5:58, alright. Well, it couldn't have been 140. Well, maybe it could have. No, it couldn't, because like it's 140 right when the cops like pulled up. So yeah, it was definitely longer than 10 minutes. Let's just say that.
You just left to go drop cookies off?
Yep. Yeah, my employees over there.
Okay.
So were you girls sleeping when Mom left?
I'm sleeping a little bit. The rest of it is playing
Okay, and you said
the rest.
that their aunt was supposed to come over?
I just have a friend that lives nearby.
Okay. And did you speak with this friend?
Yep. I messaged her and asked her. She said she was on her way.
What's the friend's name?
Yeah,
Her name's India.
India?
I know her. That's her.
Did you need anything
First
else?
of all, excuse
As
me.
long as it's still on the
Thank you
front
so
back.
much. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm so sorry.
All right, yep, that's all I need.
But you left without India being there yet.
She was on her way.
But she never showed up.
She wasn't there yet. But I literally call her every time, and she always comes every single time. That's my, honestly, like, that's my fault. 100% I should have waited until she was there. But I'm just like...
Is there any other relatives that live nearby?
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of relatives that live nearby.
Okay.
My grandma stays over here in Shaker, right here by middle school.
Uh-huh.
Do you have on your phone proof that you called this India girl? And it would have to have a date and time on it.
I mean, I called her at 1:40 to make sure that she was still there. I have the date and time on that.
Are we able to see that?
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
At what time?
1:40. That was just to make sure that she was still there. I had just gotten over there to me.
Mommy.
Okay. And you confirmed that she was on the way,
Yes.
but she never arrived before you left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you called India after we had already received notification that the kids were loose. What we're asking for you to show us is proof that you had somebody coming over to babysit the kids. Because 139 or 140 is...
They were already there. They were already there with the kids at 1:40. So, yeah.
to babysit the kids. Because 139 or 140 is not a good time.
Yeah.
It was a private call. It's not showing up.
It's GG's, bro. It's GG's, bro. I feel bad, but at the same time, bro, you just can't do that with kids, not 5-year-olds.
Nothing prior to 139?
No, but I mean, I can call her.
Any text messages?
It was through Instagram.
And are you able to pull that up?
No, because it was on a private, so it was deleted.
It was deleted? Okay, well, that's where we kind of run into a situation
I
there.
totally get it. I know this is absolutely crazy. I know.
We're just trying to figure out. So I'll just give you the rundown. Shar found Mom, and the girls were walking outside of their building and almost got run over. And correct. And she's like, "Oh, India's supposed to be there." Well, Mom can't provide any proof that she's like, "Oh no, I called India." Well, she called India at 1:39. She called India at 1:40. We got this call at 1:39. Mom's lying about getting a babysitter. Mom had no babysitter. So anyway, we have two girls that one said she had a tummy ache. These two 5-year-olds were going to walk to the mall to find Mom. Yes, because she got a tummy ache. And so, she's definitely going to get hooked up. However, this is requiring a bond from a judge. Child endangering requires we contact the judge. And we have two little girls we don't know what to do with. So probably just going to have to tell the judge that and beg for a personal. So I would like to just keep the girls and Mom in the same car. I don't think the girls should be in a separate car than Mom.
Are you guys in kindergarten?
So you came to the house? Because Carson said something about you didn't come.
We didn't show her. We didn't show her.
She was, oh my God. And then I don't know why would I call you on the stupid Instagram private, because it's not, they need a date and a time to show that I told you to come real quick.
Is that her?
Yeah, it's
okay.
her.
Just 1 second. Hey, Cam.
Yeah.
The girl's on the phone.
She's on the phone with her friend India that could watch the kids potentially.
Okay, apparently maybe the
She
friend
called her
India
on
can come watch the
Instagram?
kids. So we might be able to just take all the kids and Mom, drop kids off at Vantage, and then take Mom. All right, so we'll work on that. So as soon as we leave, as soon as we're separated, he wants you to call 696 Kids to see if they want to come and interview her at the jail. Because sometimes they haven't been able to get a hold of people. She seems like a respectable person. That she's going to be here, at some point. Not going to jump out, escape that situation.
Maya, can I speak with you, please? Outside?
So, we don't want to talk about this in front of your kids at all. Okay. You have to be booked and processed for child endangerment. Okay. So it requires you to be fingerprinted at our station. Okay. You have to get arrested for this. Are we able to drop the girls off at India's house while...
No, India's not home now.
Okay. So that's fine. So we're going to put all three of you in the back of a police car together, unhandcuffed. We're just going to make sure you don't have anything on you, okay? And you're not going to be handcuffed as long as you're sitting in the car with your kids.
Can they go to my grandma's house?
That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a babysitter.
Yeah. My grandma is not home at the moment. My grandpa is. So we can watch her.
Is he able?
This is a bad situation. You don't have anybody for your kids to go to. Talking about the grandma's not there, your friend's not there. The grandpa, now the grandpa got to take him. Man, this is just sad.
Is this
drive
how long
here.
will this take you now?
No, because
It take as long as they need to. Your kids were out running around in the street. Could have been kidnapped. A guy could have got him. Like anything.
contact the judge for approval to let you go. I'm
got
imagining
killed.
she will, but this requires us to call the judge. Okay.
Bring ID, your cell phone, if you haven't, your wallet, because if the judge does set a bond, obviously you're gonna have to pay that bond to get out.
We're gonna go for a little ride.
Police car, first time for everything, right?
Right. The field trip.
You guys want the big car? You
Pick which car you want.
have the big car?
All right, that's fine.
I never been in a big car.
Field trip is crazy.
Is this gonna go on my public record?
So it's not something that we like put out to the media or anything. So
Yeah, you don't make Cleveland.
yeah,
Body camera
we don't
for this.
release a booking photo or
Damn,
anything
she
like
made it
that.
to the public. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. We're watching it right now. 800,000 views. Oh, man. Wow.
All right, scoot on over.
Mommy, give me daddy.
Hold on 1 second. They kind of lost the. Yeah, just
Put your seatbelts on.
I don't
there you go.
have
Just
one.
wrap this around you.
I can't. I don't have
They
one.
just happy to be with their mom. That's a good thing.
That's okay for right now.
Yeah, so I'm going to call 696 Kids now to see if they want to interview her before she leaves the jail. You're going to drop the kids off, and then go to the jail.
There's a female CO, and I've already patted her down. So good.
Thank you.
The woman was charged with child endangerment and was later released on bond.
So she was charged with child endangerment and was released on bond. So did she get to keep her kids? If you're charged with child endangerment, do you get to keep your kids? So some type of situation change. They said one thing about the kids, they would tell everything. Those kids didn't just spill the tea. They spilled the milk, juice, and the soda. Damn. Honestly, really sad. She doesn't seem like a bad mom, just a mom who needed to work and has no help. I mean, yeah, but regardless, you need to figure out arrangements, bro. Like, there's no, if a dad did this, they wouldn't give a dad any type of leeway, bro. Moms always get leeway for stuff like this, just because society like looks at them as like children and they don't know how to do stuff. But also, they'll look like in different situations, they'll look like they run the world too. It's really weird when it comes to women and victim mentality. But I just hope the kids get in a good situation and that never happens again. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new. New videos every single day, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. We out.